Hi folks, Pete here from Ashton's Cars. Today we are looking at a 2000 W plate Lexus IS200. Car's running at the moment. You can barely hear it because these have got a real peachy 6-cylinder 2-litre petrol engine in them. Absolute beauty of an engine, one of the nicest engines really, to be honest with you, that were out at the time. Very, very smooth, powerful, but very, very refined. That was the main thing about it, and it's got a lovely sound to it when you put it under acceleration. So these are becoming a little bit rare now. This is a 20-year-old, nearly 21-year-old car. It's an SE model. The sports were the ones that had the big wheels as standard, but this one's been upgraded, and it's got these rather smart looking 18-inch split rim design Dare wheels. Look the part. Really nice, and if you look in there, look, it's got drilled discs as well inside there. So it's not just a pretty face, this car, it's a proper performance machine. It's an automatic model, this 2-litre petrol auto. It's got a sport mode on the auto box, and it really does fly. It will put a smile on your face, that's for sure. So these were brought out as a free series rival. Obviously rival things like the A4 as well from Audi. Main thing about these cars is that they're rear-wheel drive, 6-cylinder, a proper driver's car. They've become very, very popular on the modified circuit because they do turbo conversions and stuff for the engine, which give it serious power. This one's pretty much standard other than those wheels. Beautiful handling car. A little bit more compact than perhaps a more modern exec saloon. The new 3 Series now are much bigger, and you do feel like this is more of a Focus sized car when you're sat in it, but nevertheless a very, very impressive car to drive. Love the colour on this particular one. It's the navy blue, which, you know, does look the part. It's a pearlescent colour. Hopefully it'll be doing it justice a little bit on the video that we're taking at the moment. As you walk around the car, you can see it's in good condition. It's not perfect because at the end of the day, guys, this is a 20-year-old car. If we zoom in here, you can see very light scratches, well, scuff marks really on the bumper corner there. We go on the side of the car. It's overall pretty clean and tidy. Very light mark by there, but something that will polish out, I think. Pretty clean in the arches. Tiny little bit of rust bubbling there, you know, right underneath, but nothing too serious. And again, a little scuff by here on the bumper corner. Along the back bumper here, it's pretty clean. Couple of light scratches from loading it, unloading it, but nothing much. And down this side, just to point out, a very small touch-in by there and a little mark on the back wing. And I think I did notice one on the front wing as well. I think this side is otherwise pretty clean though. And there we are, there's the one on the front wing, look. Again, just put my finger there just to show you in terms of scale. It's small, but we like to point these things out. Again, on this bumper corner, again, a very light scuff mark. Not something that I would be particularly worried about. It's not going to really detract from the overall look of the car. I mean, if you look at it there, it's a pretty car. It's going to turn a lot of heads, but it's not immaculate. It's a usable everyday vehicle, which is a little bit unusual. Right, let's have a quick look inside the car. So there we have the interior of the Lexus. I personally love the interior of these. I think they look really good. They've got a really distinctive dash design, which I'll show you in just a second. Plenty of space in here, as you can see. And if we have a look in the back, you can hopefully see that there's not really a lot of wear on the car. The driver's seat obviously is the one that always gets worn the most on these cars, and let's bear in mind it's 20 years old. There's a little bit of wear there, but it's not gone through. The car has got electric adjustment for the driver's seat as well. Again, something that was quite luxurious back in 2000. So I'm in behind the wheel of the Lexus now. pretty much standard inside, apart from this stereo system that's been fitted to it. This stereo is a Bluetooth stereo, so I've got my phone wired up through that at the moment. It's really good. It's a Pioneer system. They're a good make. It's got a good sound on it, and obviously having the Bluetooth is an absolute boon in a car like this. It brings it bang up to date. I've got electric seats for passenger and driver, and I've got climate control, which is a nice, easy to use turn dial system with air conditioning at the touch of a button. It's so easy to use. I wish, to be honest with you, that all modern cars had this sort of design rather than stupid touchscreens on them. Looking at the dashboard itself, well, it's beautiful. It's a work of art, and it was designed to look a bit like a chronograph watch. You can see yourself that it's a really pretty looking design. If I give the car a quick rev, let's turn the fog lights off a sec. It's so smooth. I will say that I've just revved it because the engine is warm. It's been running, this car has, for about 20 minutes because I've driven it from the cleaners to here, so it's absolutely fine to rev it. So we've got the automatic box. As you can see, if I change gear, it moves on the selector on the dashboard there to tell you what gear you're in. Really clever little instrument cluster, unlike any other car that you will see. The car's clean. It's the light colours interior, but there's not really any stains in the seating at all, and I personally think for the age of the car it's very impressive indeed inside here. And moving into the back, you can see more of the same. Very clean. Obviously a lot less wear in the back seats in this car, indicating that it's probably not seen a lot of use. It's in very good shape. I love the leather and Alcantara trim that they used to put in these Lexuses. It's aged very well, I think. It still looks like a very modern car. It's got modern level of equipment, side airbags, as you can see there on the seat, electric windows in the front and the rear, and just a generally nice place to be. You can see it's got the sunroof as well, that's electric, in addition to the air conditioning on it. I'll pop the boot for you now. To do that, I just reach down and pull this lever by here, and hey presto, the boot's up. It's a good sized boot on these. All my tray plates which are in there. You can see hopefully a fairly large boot space. It's equivalent certainly to a 3 Series BM, if not a bit better. More than enough for most families. Let's just pop that back down for you. Overall, guys, what a beautiful car. I remember when back in 2000 these came out, they really were so sought after, and they seem to have made a little bit of a comeback over the last couple of years because the modified scene's really taken them on board, because they're one of the finest handling rear-wheel drive saloons of their time. They got a beauty of an engine, and whether you want to keep this car standard as it is now or modify it, it's certainly a fantastic base car for you. It's just had a brand new MOT put on it as well. I will say as well, it's obviously quite a low mileage example, this particular one, and we have got quite a lot of history for it, which I'll be putting up online, so I think you'll put yourselves in good stead with this as a base car. So just wanted to show you the engine on the Lexus. There it is, straight 6 power plant. It's all very clean and tidy. We've not been sort of steaming it off or anything like that, but we have given it a quick check over in the workshop. It's all running as it should, and they tend to be a very strong engine in general. I'll just pop this down for you. So the car's done 111,000 miles. That is very low mileage for its age when you think it's coming up for 21 years old. Probably future classic, really. So if this is of interest to you, please give me a call. My number's 07932 873 646. The IS200 is available for delivery anywhere in the UK. We'll happily bring this car to you. We're more than happy to take a car in part exchange. If you give me a ring, I'll be happy to value it for you. And of course, any inquiries, you can ring me at any time. I'm happy to take further videos, and I'm happy to answer any questions. If this is of interest, then please get in touch with us on 07932 873 646. In the meantime, guys, please give us a like, please subscribe to our channel, please feel free to give this video a share and tell your friends. I hope that we find you well, and we hope to see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.